What comes to your mind when you stand on a highland 4,420 meters above sea level, surrounded by spectacular mountain ranges, astonishing deep valleys, strikingly blue water bodies, and unlimited sources of fascination? Perhaps a selfie, right? Now, we have a story in which the same beauty blindfolded us to all this visual delight and clutched us in its freezing realities. This is the story of a road construction project. Roads become the most formidable constraints for the implementation of any development programs in such regions. They establish the benefits of transportation to remote areas, aid in information exchange, improve access especially for the mighty armed forces in border areas. The project landscape is located 170 kilometers away from the town of Leh in the northernmost Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. Stretching over 74 kilometers, the road connects Phobrang and Point 4433 near the Indo-China border. The road is devoted to the higher purpose of the Indian armed forces who are defending the country at the cost of their lives. Even the local construction companies in the region turned down the project opportunity, fearing the unbending temperatures and the unpredictable natural disasters, mainly after witnessing flash floods following the cloudburst in 2010, which damaged around 75 villages and towns, taking more than 500 lives. Except for the trained and dedicated armed forces, nobody prefers to live in these inhospitable conditions. We executed this project through Patel Engineering Limited, a seasoned Mumbai-based construction giant under the dynamic project management of NPCC Limited, a Government of India organization. With credible engineering on board to accomplish this prestigious road construction project, earthwork began in August 2010. And this earthwork, which we are talking about, is at an elevation of 4,420 meters, nearly half the height of Mount Everest, the altitude that brings brutally cold winters with minimum temperatures falling deep below freezing points. Since the only possible time period for construction in the location is in the months of May through September, the project was carried out for 5 months every year. The entire stretch was finished in September 2013 in a time frame of just 17 months, where only the most determined crew could withstand the climatic challenges, being the best ever achievement for credible engineering. As part of the planning, we evaluated the transport system in and around the site, taking into account the Army's long-range transport needs and other priorities. Mobilizing the crew and the machinery in case of breakdowns on and off to a work zone with such low level of oxygen deemed to be a futile idea. So we went ahead and installed new and dedicated machinery at the site and employed a separate team for its maintenance. We made sure of adequate supply and best possible quality of food, medicine, and accommodation of the construction crew of more than 350 members. All the necessary steps were taken to not require any possible dependency on the 170-kilometer distant town of Leh, since all the roads to reach the location are blocked by snow in winter and open only on a seasonal basis. The earthwork in the project heavily comprised of rock cutting, especially the side hill cut, with countless hours spent on blasting, excavating and scraping. Grading the dirt, spreading the gravel, moistening the ground, compacting and paving the roadbed, whatnot. We perfectly gauged the stability of the hill slopes and built strong guardrails to safeguard the road from possible landslides. Also, We exactly measured the soil moistures and filled future potholes by laying causeways throughout the route. Every single step in the construction was meticulously executed within the specified project tenure. In addition to the ice-cold odds, we also had our share of mishaps. There were times when our machines drowned deep in the water, when the climate caused a majority of the workers to fall severely ill with regular nosebleeds, abandoning the work, raising work tensions, questioning the project's success. But eventually, we stood up. Probably the only driving force in each participating heart is the fact that the project will help our soldiers drive easy for decades to come. By accomplishing this project, we exceeded our own excellence, gained vast amounts of confidence, and finally transcended to newer heights of expertise. Hereupon, we are ready to take up any level of construction challenges that will help our country grow further. With great faith in nature and greater love for our country's armed forces, we embraced the extreme weather conditions for 3 long years and laid our patience, diligence, and hard work amid the towering snow-clad mountains alongside the sparkling blue Pangong Lake. And now, we proudly present to you the company's most prestigious road construction project, single-lane Indo-China border road for ITBP and Army usage.